Right, the 2025 breeding season is very fast approaching us, and the team here at Yabby Farms and Harasser Trotters have announced their stallion roster. Mr. Pat Driscoll joins me. Exciting times, Pat.
No, it is. Yeah, we've got a couple of new names, which is very exciting, and they're spread from Victoria to Queensland to New Zealand. So,
your support for Queensland, it's somewhere that you have consistently wanted to support with the breeding, and you're sending two stallions up there. There is a change of the guard, and we'll get to that in a sec, but you are consistently going to keep supporting Queensland and the rise of the trotter up there in that state.
Correct. Yeah, they're putting a fair bit of effort and money behind it. So yeah, more than happy to do my little bit and try and get the number of young trotters increased in Queensland.
And an ever-increasing presence in New Zealand, and we will touch on both those in a sec. But I would imagine for the farm, a little bit of bittersweet news. It was always going to happen. Call me the breeze, reaching the stallion barn, if you like, and now no longer the racing barn, but officially announced that his retirement, and we'll be standing here in Victoria, Golden Valley Equine, and yourselves here at Yabby Farms will be standing in here, which is awesome for our breeding industry.
Yeah, he's a top racehorse. Yeah, I've actually got a few texts overnight saying, can't believe you retired him already, but it was just it was a pretty easy decision in the end. So really looking forward to what he can do in the breeding barn. He's up at Golden Valley, and he'll be available to Australian and New Zealand breeders, chilled.
Yep, I was lucky enough to get a bit of video footage. I'll have that over the top of you and I right now. And beautiful horse, son of Trixton. We saw what RC Phoenix did the other day. He'd had so many battles with RC Phoenix. He beat him. I think he'd had 6 wins from you from 11 starts. Beaten twice by Just Believe, which is nothing to be sneezed at, especially in the Tab Trot where he was outstanding. So as a racehorse, he was outstanding. And he's the son of Trixton. We know the job that they're doing. He's got that international bloodlines as well overseas. He ticks so many boxes, and at a very affordable price for the people here in Australia.
Yeah, he comes from a wonderful family. The Dan's a multiple Group 1 winner, and she's had 10 foals for 10 winners, and 8 of those are in excess of 100,000. So a wonderful family. He's a nice horse, great temperament. So no, really looking forward to what he can do.
He joins EL Titan, and I know you're very excited. We sold the first weanlings at NZB earlier this year. They were received so well there. His 2-year-olds are doing the job in North America, but so are his older horses. I mean, his stats are just phenomenal, what this horse has been able to do in North America, and standing here in the flesh again for Victorians, fresh chilled semen.
Yeah, he's doing a wonderful job overseas. We were just very fortunate to get him just in the right place at the right time. So he's an outstanding horse and a great pedigree, great physical, and he leaves outstanding stock. So really, really pleased to have him.
Yeah, so Pat, some of those stats that he has, he's already won in excess of $17 million in the USA in his progeny alone, and average earnings per starter of $87,000, which is phenomenal, and at a huge price here for the Australian investors wanting to get a service fee, $3,500. It's ridiculous, plus GST.
Yeah, as I said earlier, we're very fortunate to have him just the right place, the right time. He's very competitive. I think he's leading the 2-year-old average earnings in North America as we speak, and we keep getting offers can they buy him to take him back, but no, he's definitely staying here and available to breeders.
Son of Muscle Hill, we know how they click so well with so many breeds here in Australia as well. Another horse that has hit the ground running, and a horse that I've been lucky enough, a couple of visits to Queensland, to have been able to see him, and the Victorians again get to see him here now for the first time in the flesh. Classic Connection. He must be wrapped at the job that he's already done from his first crop of precocious 2-year-olds.
Yeah, he's only had a couple of starters for a couple of winners, and the thing that's encouraging, the guys that have the 2-year-olds, some of the other trainers really, really like him. So as the season goes on, you'll see more and more exposed. So we're wrapped in what he's doing.
I think he's doing a great job, because he's a heavy-boned horse. I mean, if you want to put a bit of bone under your horse, a bit of strength under him, he ticks that box. And a lot of his progeny are that way inclined. The fact that he's already got 2-year-olds winning, I think that's just an added bonus for him, because they look like horses that will get better the longer they're into the racing year.
Yeah, I think that's the dam side coming out. Yep. Like Lovey was obviously a great sire of sires, but the dam was a 2-year-old of the year in the US, and I think that's sort of really from an outstanding family, and that's really showing through.
All those horses, as I said, are staying at Golden Valley, but please do all the dealings here through with all of those through with Louise and with Georgia or yourself.
Correct.
But definitely contact the two girls in the office to do any of the bookings to those. But whether you can organise or not to be able to see them with Golden Valley, there's that option as well. So plenty of video footage out there, and we want to get it out there. But exciting for Victorian breeders.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Queensland, I said your commitment there. I think farm favourite, I'll happily say Bianca Brio's favourite, used to me, standing in Queensland. Timing's everything too, because tailored to used, and a couple of the others are doing a great job in Queensland. He's done an awesome job, this horse.
Yeah, off very limited opportunity. It was probably my fault that he didn't get the opportunity, and then we tended to have other frozen semen and other chilled. So, for the mares that he's got, he's done a wonderful opportunity. So him and Always Ready are up in Queensland at Somerset Farms.
Yep.
They do a great job up there, and we're proud to be associated with them. So if you breed to them, they'll be Queensland eligible as well.
Yep.
And there's not a lot of other trotters that are Queensland eligible. So it should add to the progeny.
Always Ready, two-time Group 1 winner. He won the 2-year-old Vic bred and the 4-year-old Vic bred. Injury probably plagued him. His career is decorated as it is, but he was probably cruelled by injuries through his racing career, and that can, sometimes it's be a bit deflating. I imagine for yourself. He was a ripping horse, ready cash horse, beautifully bred as well. So he ticks so many boxes, doesn't he?
Yeah, he missed his entire 3-year-old year because he hurt himself in the Breeders' Crown. So really looking forward to what he's doing, and I think he'll get a wonderful opportunity being located in Queensland.
Your commitment to New Zealand, and we are doing this Thursday after morning. You're about to fly across to New Zealand for the breeding seminars. You've been selling yearlings in there. You've got some mares based over there, and you've got 2 stallions in conjunction with Way Air Farms that will be standing over there. On a Streak, a horse that has been here in Victoria, thrown beautiful horses. You sold a couple of fillies over there this year as well, so people were able to see them, and he's going to be over there for the first time, which making him then NZ Sire Stakes eligible. Yeah,
he was there late last year, or middle of the season, so he'll get a full season this year. So really looking forward to what he can do over there, and we've added All Cashed Up to the roster. A really nice son of Ready Cash. So we think for $12.50 he'll be excellent value for the hobby breeder.
Yeah, beautiful looking horse as well, and raced there towards the end of his career up with the Hacketts on the North Island. He had a bit of a liking to going that wrong way, which is probably a tick for a lot of the people in the North Island as well, looking for a trotter.
Yeah, it's another one that hurt himself. He actually got hung on a gate just after his 3-year-old season finished, so he missed a year and a half. And it was decided we'd send him to New Zealand because the injury had less an effect when he was going the Auckland way of racing. Yeah. So,
And then, of course, On a Streak, Cantab Hall, we've seen what they've been able to do across here. He's bred so similarly to Volstead, and the job that he is doing, and just at an amazing price. And again, in the flesh for the Kiwis, be able to get fresh chilled semen over there.
Yeah, being a Breeders' Crown 2-year-old winner. They don't come off the plains very easily. So, Rapt that he's over there, Rapt to be associated with YF Farms in relation to, On a Streak and All Cashed Up.
The commitment from Yabby Farms right across Australasia, we can say it that way. You guys are committed to improving the breed, but also getting these horses out there and giving everyone an opportunity. Is pretty much what the motto would be, I would imagine, for Yabby Farms.
Yeah, we've got a strong mix now of chilled and frozen. We won't go through the frozen today, but and I think that's a lot of different levels. Like we go from Walner all the way down to all cashed up.
Yep.
So I think there should be a price point in a horse for most breeders.
But you're not breeding to them just because you like the horses, and there is a serious reason for breeding to them because they do have the bloodlines behind them as well, and that's one of the key important parts about it.
Yeah, there's no secret that I like the breeding. I put a lot of time into it, and hopefully the horses that we present can do the job. Most that we've had so far do, so hopefully that continues.
Pat, just one for a lot of people to realise. there is going to be a bit of a phasing of harassed trotters. It will always still be here, but you're going to go a lot under the brand of Yabby Dam Farm. So if people are wondering why we are doing that, it's just to simplify things, so it's a lot easier for people to understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, up to date we've had sort of 2 websites and, you know, 2 separate operations, if you like, and harassed trotters, which actually means stud of trotters. Initially when we started we had all French trotters,
Yep.
and now that's not the case, so it was an easy decision to combine them. So you know, the details will be available under both websites.
Yep.
But by this time next year we'll just have Yabby Dam Farms.
Yeah, and I want to make that clear. So, and if you type, I think Pat's is pat@harassedtrotters.com, please, that will still work. Don't think that it doesn't work. So,
Yep.
yeah, those emails and those we'll have, and I'll have all those underneath. You're about to head across to the New Zealand Breeders' Seminars. Great opportunity for anyone that's in New Zealand watching this. Come up and see yourself, Louise and Georgia. You're all going to be there over all 3 seminars, which is great commitment, again, from you guys to be there and get out and reach people. People can then come to you and get an understanding of these stallions, this French breeding, how lines are working, the newest phases, if you like, of what's working on the international breeding scene.
Yeah, I think at the moment the numbers are quite strong.
Yep.
They've been well advertised by Harness Breeders New Zealand.
Yep.
So yeah, really looking forward to the seminars.
Yeah, I'm a bit jealous actually. It's I saw the figures today. I think it's amazing. You know, it's amazing the numbers of people that are going there, which hopefully then means people breed as well. So I think those figures are, you know, is very encouraging. Pat, thank you very much. As I said, get in touch with Georgia and Louise. Their numbers will be right across us right now at the minute, so you'll be able to get in touch with those guys. Come to yourself as well. And thank you very much for joining me.
No, thanks, Paul. Thanks.